Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, under God, indivisible, justice for all. Please stay tuned for the morning announcements.
Good morning, Broncos. Today's an A Day. Seniors, if you're wondering what your next steps are as an incoming college freshman, you should follow up with college admissions. EKU will host a session for admitted students at Douglas tomorrow, and Morehead State University will host their session on Friday. Register at bit.ly/CCR Eventbrite. Registration for the 2023 SYJTP Skills Session is open until tomorrow at 5 p.m. This session will qualify you for the Summer Youth Job Training Program. If you're a rising 10th, 11th, or 12th grader that's at least 14 years old, you can participate in the session. Register at the link below.
Come to Ms. Bollinger's room for an Amnesty International Club meeting in room B105 tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. BCTC is hosting an annual Festival de Futuros college planning workshop on Saturday. This event is designed to assist Latinx, immigrant, and refugee juniors, seniors, and their families. Check your email to access the registration link.
Dance Pool will be February 25th, 5 to 11 p.m. Tickets are $20 and will be on sale from January 30th to February 24th and B215 during advisory. Please stay tuned for Mr. Diaz.
Good morning, Broncos. Welcome back to another sports update. Last Friday, the boys basketball team beat Madison Central with a score of 61-59. They brought home some hardware. They also beat Dunbar on Saturday with a score of 81-50. Speaking of basketball, the girls basketball team beat Henry Clay 67-55. Horns down. They unfortunately lost their game on Saturday against North Laura 53-66. If that's okay, we'll just come back better. They played against Lafayette last night. I have yet to receive the score. Boys have a game against Henry Clay at 7:30, while the girls play Notre Dame on Friday. Let's show up to both games and support our Broncos. That's all for today, Broncos. Stay tuned Friday for another sports update.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, I want to start with the Bronco way. Be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. I want to reiterate that you earn EOS points every period, every day, by being on time, on task, using appropriate language, appropriate electronics, being respectful, and being responsible. I feel really good about the tardy table. I feel really good about the hallways in between classes. I feel really good about our 10-10 rule. One thing I really want to clean up is our advisory process. And at the faculty meeting today after school, we'll talk a little bit about that with our teachers. Remember, the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of every class period, please do not ask for a hall pass. When you leave the room, close the door behind you. All doors must be closed during instructional time. During the tardy table, we're asking teachers to close the door, and if you're still in the hallways, when the bell rings, doesn't matter how close you are to the door, if you're in the hallways, when the bell rings, you must report to your tardy table, and you must use your badge to scan in at the tardy table, which means you must have your badge. And on that note, I got a message from the cafeteria ladies. Those of you that do not have your badge, number one, you're circumventing our safety protocols. Number two, it's highly inconsiderate when you go through the cafeteria line and they have to manually look you up. Everybody else behind you has to wait for them to manually look you up instead of just scanning your badge and moving on. So what I've told the cafeteria folks is, if the student doesn't have their badge, have them stand off to the side, get everybody that has their badge through, and then look them up so you're not slowing down the kids that are doing the right thing the way they're supposed to do, and they can get their lunch and go through. Simple solution, wear your badge. Please and thank you. You must have your badges on at all times, and now it's impacting our ability to serve breakfast and serve lunch, and you don't have the right to slow everybody else down. So you're going to step off to the side and let the others through. Guys, I have a message about lost and found. I told you before the winter break that you must pick up your stuff. It just doesn't look good to have a bunch of coats and stuff underneath the microwave and behind the office. Not to mention, a lot of that stuff your parents paid money for. So go to the lost and found, collect your items, retrieve your items. Please, please, please. There's 3 areas. Under each microwave and behind the front office that stuff is turned in and stored. At the end of January, I'm going to take all the stuff that's there and I'm going to take it to the Goodwill. So please do a good job and check for your items in the lost and found. Seniors, this message is for you. We are now at the end of January. Oh my goodness, your senior year is flying by. What I need you to hear me say is make sure you have ordered your cap and gown for graduation. It'll take them a good 4 weeks to get it delivered to us. So please, please, please make sure that you have your stuff ordered so that it'll come in the first batch and you don't have to worry about it. I promise you, your parents are going to want to take pictures once that stuff comes in. And you're going to send those pictures to all these family members. So if you order it late and you don't have it with ample time to do a photo shoot and all that stuff, you're going to put yourself in a pickle. Get your stuff ordered sooner rather than later. Last night we were here till about, I'd say 9:30. We had 8th grade parent night and it was awesome. A bunch of kids came out. The reason I bring that up is because I want to send a special shout out to the ambassadors that worked the parent night last night. Thank you, and thank you. It's awesome to have that mentorship. It's awesome to have students engaged in participating and welcoming other students. In the 8th grade night, we broke up the students and we broke up the parents, and we had 2 different audiences that we were speaking to. I told you we had a busy Saturday, and unfortunately, I forgot a few things that took place, like the speech and debate contest that took place here during the day. It was huge. The parking lot was full, and most of these classrooms were being used for different events. We also had tutoring that morning. The Governor's Cup took place on Saturday as well, and I want to send a shout out to Rosalie Huff for winning first place in math. We had a first place in arts and humanities. That was Samantha Dodson. 3rd place in science was Ethan Norris. 5th place in science was Jonas Maggard. 5th place in social studies, Eric Chanot. 3rd place in language arts was also Ethan Norris. We had a 4th place in language arts, Maria Wanderley. So we dominated. The quick recall, we came in 3rd place. We did first place for the Sportsmanship Award. Our kids are just phenomenal. We had a great day on Saturday. Also had an archery tournament take place this weekend at the new Tates Creek High School. They shot great, did a great job. Last night, the girls beat Lafayette by a lot. It wasn't close. The score was, there was a big margin of victory there. And tonight, guys, we have a game at Henry Clay. Let me tell you, last time against Henry Clay, we had a lot of excitement. I want to make sure that you understand behavioral expectations will be held. Do a good job. Cheer for us, not against them. Wrestling senior night is on Wednesday. I told you they won 3rd place in the Capital Tournament. Their senior night is taking place on Wednesday. So tonight, go to Henry Clay, support the basketball team. Tomorrow, stay here at the farm and support the wrestling team for their senior night. I'm Lester Diaz. That's all the announcements I have for you today. It's an honor and a privilege to serve you in this capacity.